Hey everyone, Nick here again, and today I've got Amy with me, and we're going to do a bit of a Pilates fusion workout for you. Goes for about 20 minutes. We're going to offer lots of options for those of you who have more advanced sort of Pilates skill, those of you who are just starting out doing it. So enjoy, have some fun. I'll get Amy to start at the top of the mat up here for me, facing the long edge of the mat. Right, and she's just going to make sure she's really grounded through her feet. And then she's going to circle her arms wide, up high and overhead. And I want you to really concentrate today on pushing the air down as your arms descend. So your armpits pull towards your hips. Go again. Big breath in. Reach the arms up high. Good. And then as you descend, push the palms down. Draw the armpits down towards the hips. Good. One more time. Inhale. Lift all the way up. Look up if you can. And then push the floor away. Good. Start to tuck the chin towards the chest, and you're going to roll down towards the mat. And then walk your hands all the way forward so you come out into a high plank position. And when you get there, really lock everything on. You could lower your knees if you needed to in this position. That's an excellent option for those of you who are starting out, especially if you're having trouble keeping the shoulder blades spreading across your back and not lifting away from your back. Press the firm floor away firmly as you do this. Go and just take a couple of breaths, yeah? Really lock the belly in. Squeeze the armpits down towards the hips and keep the sternum pulling forward. Nice. And then Amy's going to come back up onto her toes. I'm going to do a few mountain climbers. So right knee comes to right chest and back. Left knee up. Good. And we'll just say do 10 and 9. And 8, but you're going to keep everything locked on, yeah? You don't want the hips to move around too much. Keep the shoulder blades spreading across the upper back and the sternum reaching forward. And then when you've done the 10, so that's 5 on each leg, walk the hands back in towards the feet. Bend the knees as you go. Tuck chin to chest and roll all the way back up. Good. 2 arm circles. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Good. Push the air down. And again, inhale up. Push the air down, begin to tuck the chin, and then roll all the way back down to the mat again. Good. Walk out to plank pose, and we'll do one more set of the mountain climbers. So lock everything in and then go for it. Knee comes in, push in and out, and in and out, and in and out. Good. Notice how Amy's hips have very little movement. That's what you want here, real stability through the pelvis. And then walk the hands back in. And roll all the way up. Take a big breath in, reach the arms up overhead. Get long, draw the tailbone down. And then exhale, hands push the floor away. Good, one more time, inhale up. Good, and hands come back down by the side. Good. Amy's just going to turn to face the camera now and step her right leg out wide, and we're going to take some side lunges. So just make sure you've got a bit of space there for yourself. Good, and step in. Notice how the right leg bends, knee tracks over the middle of the toe and step back in. Just another 5. This just gets the bottom half of the body fired up quite nicely. Bit of coordination, which muscles need to switch on. If you're not good at these, you don't need to go as deep as Amy does. And we'll just do one more on that leg, Amy, and we'll just pause on that side just for 5. 4, good. Notice how chest is always coming forward, nice and broad and open. 3, and then step left foot in to meet the right foot. Good, and we'll change over sides. So step the left foot out this time. Nice. So you want the butt pressing back and the chest coming nice and forward. And you'll feel the muscles around your bottom, your glutes, and the tops of your legs all starting to switch on and engage a lot. And we'll just do one more on that leg. And then pausing and holding for 5. Good. 4. Inner thighs want to draw up and in. 3, 2, and then stepping into the center of the mat. Nice. Just give your legs a little bit of a shake. You could do more of those. If you've got it in you, absolutely go for it. And as you move through this workout, you might do it again and you might be able to double the workload. We're going to step out wide. A plie position, everyone's favorite little word. Cool. And bend down into a squat. So arms will come out wide. You're going to think more dancey here, yeah? And then you're going to stand up, straighten the legs and bring the hands forward. Take the arms wide, knees wide. Good. Stand up. And you want to slide your bottom straight down. So don't let it stick too far out the back. Think sliding down rather than back. And the chest stays nice and upright. And we'll just do one more like that. Cool, lifting up. And then this time she's going to hold it at the bottom, yeah? And we're going to do little tiny pulses down there. You might want to adjust your feet. Little pulses for 5 and 4. Good, and 3 and 2, and then hold, and then one heel at a time lift. So up and down, and up and down. And you could make funny noises and funny faces if you like. Good. Amy has really great stability. Don't worry if you're a bit wobbly on your feet. That's absolutely cool. And then just do one more on each side for me, Amy. Nice. And then both heels up if you can. Just for 8, just for 7. A bit of concentration needed. Yeah. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2, and heels down, and lift yourself all the way up. Good. Step in. Just have a little bit of a shake there, a little bit of a move around. You could grab a drink if you needed a drink there, and you'll move back up to the top of the mat again for me. And we'll start the same way. So arm circle, inhale to reach all the way up, and then press the floor away and down. Good. One more time. Reach away and up. Press and come all the way back down. Beautiful. Tuck the chin, roll all the way down to the floor, and we'll step out into a high push-up position again. So come back out to plank. Good. We're moving towards a side plank. So Amy, your right arm, so elbow comes down. I always like to drop my knees first as I set up for this exercise. Nice. So set up the bottom forearm and then lift the top arm up nice and high. Beautiful. We're going to do these little tiny hip lifts. So you're going to drop your hips just a little, and then you're going to lift them up a lot. Yeah, drop them down and back up. Good. Just for another 4 and up and down and 3. Good. And down and up is 2. Keep pressing the elbow and forearm down. Nice. And come back up to plank position again for me, Amy. So top hand comes down, wriggle around the corner. Good. And you're going to lose Amy for a sec, and we'll go the other way. So left forearm comes down. Left knee comes down. Good. Stack the knees on top of each other. Right arm lifts up so you get really spacious through the front body. Draw the belly in, tuck the tailbone a little, and go for it. Hips come down, hips go up. Good. And 4 more to go. And up. And 3 more. Good. And 2 more. Nice. And 1 more. Beautiful. Back to high push-up position. Excellent. Lift on up. And then walk hands back to feet, and then roll all the way up to standing. Beautiful. And then come down to kneel in the center of the mat for me, Amy. And we'll take the right leg out to the side, and the right hand and the left hand down onto the floor. Out to the side, sorry, Amy. Yeah, out to the side there. Yeah, cool. Probably a little bit more actually. So you want to wriggle it away. Yeah, that's much better. Now get really stable in this position, yeah? Draw navel to spine, lift your pelvic floor somewhat, tailbone lengthens, and you're going to lift that top leg up into the sky. Oh, there she goes, beautiful. And top arm as well. Now it's going to take a little bit of concentration, yeah? You're going to take your top foot towards the front. Good, and then it's going to come back, and you're going to take it back, not too far back, just a little way back. Beautiful, bring it forward again. Amy's a toe pointer. You can see I'm more of a flexor. You decide what you are, but make a choice. Don't flaunt. Be a pointer or a flexor, yeah? And all the way forward. Notice how Amy's pushing the floor away with the bottom hand, and that bottom leg's getting a lot of work while you do this. A lot of work. Good. You got 1 more left in you, Amy? 1 more. Cool. Bring it all the way forward. Nice. And all the way back. Ooh, good. And come on up to that kneeling position again. Oh, yeah. And I reckon the second side's always harder because the underside leg gets a bit fatigued. So changing over sides now. Good. So set it up. Find the tailbone, the belly, chest, bottom hand pressing, and then top leg will move forward. Good. And move back. Beautiful. And forward. Good. So this is all about control, yeah? Staying really connected to the movement and the muscles that are needed. The more connection you get there, the more you'll get from these workouts, yeah? So don't rush them, or if you need to go slower than Amy, then slow it down by all means. But be really connected to the movement. That's what gets us results. Just 1 more on this leg. Beautiful. And then lower down and come back up to kneel. Good. Side, come back up to plank again for me, Amy. So wriggle around to the side there. Yeah, good one. and all the way back up to plank. And we're just going to hold the plank just for 5. Good. Tailbone lengthens back for 4. And for 3. Nice. Lower the knees. And like a sausage in a pan, flip over and lay on your back for me. Or a vegan sausage if you're a vegan, sorry. And we'll just do some bridges here. So feet nice and close to the bottom, really good for glute activation, so back extension work. Hands by your side, palms down probably, Amy. And then lift your hips up into the air for me. Nice. You're going to come down 80%, so not all the way to the bottom, almost there, and then push your hips back up to the sky. We're going to do 10 of those. We want good contraction through the back half of the body. So you're going to really concentrate on squeezing the muscles in your bottom and in your back as well. Those that live around your spine. Keep your inner thighs hugging in and towards each other, and that will help to activate your deep transverse abdominis muscles as well. So just a few more. One of the best exercises at the moment. Everyone's doing them for their booties, by the way. Cool, maybe just 2 more. Amy has excellent range. Don't worry if you can't get up as high. It doesn't matter about how high you do or you don't get. Just remember connection to what's actually happening in your body, what you're feeling. And then we're going to come back up again. And you're going to put lots and lots of weight into your left foot. So you're going to really concentrate on that left foot and bring your right knee to your chest. Good. Now take your right foot way up to the sky, high as you can. Bring the right knee back into the chest. And then lower the foot down onto the floor. Good. Now weight up the right side. Yeah, so you've got to find that balance point. Left knee comes up. Good. Heel presses up nice and high. Knee comes back into chest. Foot comes to floor. Lower the hips down. We'll have a little bit of a break there and just do 1 more on each side. Floor. Nice one. And then coming all the way down for just a little bit of a breather. If you go to Pilates a lot, you'll be familiar with 100s. That's what we're going to do next. Mine and Amy's favourite little exercise to do. We're going to set legs up in what we call tabletop position. So you may have seen this done other ways. I really like the tabletop position for this. And then you're going to peel your upper back away from the floor. Chin will tuck a little. Hands come nice and close. Palms are down. And you're going to make little pumpings, flappy wingsy, pumpy things with your hands. Good. And you're going to keep doing that. Remember, there's a smooth inhale and a smooth exhale as you do this. Don't hold your breath. Make sure you're trying to breathe the whole time. That's really important. Just for another 10. And we're going to superset this with another ab exercise, yeah? So you will get fatigued. Hang in there, yeah? 5, 4, 3, 2. So fingers now behind your head, Amy. Opposite elbow to knee like bicycles for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more set of hundreds. Here we go. You ready? Hands. 20, 19, 18, 17. You've got this, guys. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Draw the belly down. Yeah, keep breathing, breathing, breathing. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Let's go. Bicycles. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and collapse and go splat. Nice work. Give your knees a hug up into your chest, Amy. And then you're going to rock up onto your bottom and come up onto all fours. And we're going to cool off a little bit there and grab a stretch. So like I said, you can build on that, yeah? You might be able to get to 5 or 6 sets of those crunches with the 100s. But just see how you go. In Pilates, we call this move a pike. So it's like a down dog, Amy. Butt away up, nice and high. Yeah, cool. So a pike position. And you'll just hold that for a little bit. Maybe you wriggle around, give your butt a little bit of a wriggle, paddle out through your feet can feel really nice as well. Nice. And then you're going to walk your hands back towards your feet and take a ragdoll. So you'll catch your opposite elbow. Good, and then you're going to just sway from side to side. So you get this little bit of movement. Always drawing the belly up though to protect our back, and we just hang, let your head get really heavy. So your head is like a big bowling ball and you want it to dangle all the way down. And maybe just 1 or 2 more on each side. You move as much or as little as you need to. And then releasing the hands, you'll slowly roll all the way up to stand and reach the arms up overhead. Grab a hold of your right wrist and take a bend over to the left. Beautiful. So you want to lengthen out the side body. You've done lots and lots of work around there today. Cool, and then come back to center, change over wrists and stretch the other side. Good, and then come back to center, big lift up, and then relax all the way down. Excellent. Thank you, Amy. Thanks, guys.